Insecurity. Mustapha breaks down in tears, saying some people want to destroy Nigeria. God no go let them. Anybody working against the progress of this country, using insecurity to want to destabilize this nation, it will not succeed. Well, welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe to my channel. If you have been there supporting this channel, I say thank you and welcome back as you like and share again. A former chief security officer, CSO to late General Sani Abacha, Amsa al-Mustapha, broke down in tears over issue of insecurity in Nigeria. He accused some unidentified persons trying to destroy the country. God no go let them. He said, we as a country have been taken for a ride. God Almighty exposed some of us almost as teenagers. I was 19 years old when I began to know power play in Nigeria. They are only interested in destroying us the more, and people don't understand, he added. The presidential candidate of the Action Alliance, AA, went emotional when he received a coalition of Northern Christian women at his residence in Abuja. He said what people want now is leadership. We have to get out of where we are, and people will come and use the name of religion to say because he is a Muslim, he cannot be this, because he's a Christian, he cannot be that. The former chief security officer said, these are ingredients that kill Nigerians yesterday. They are also using to kill Nigeria today and tomorrow. We can't accept that. I am seated next to you, you are my sister. Among you are mothers who will die protecting you. Presently, he said, Nigeria has been taken for a ride. Indeed, is Nigeria been taken for a ride? Are we just watching for few people to decide the fate of this country instead of all of us to come together and see how we can make our country better? Peter Obi and Dati Ababa Ahmed is a prayer answer. All we have to do is to support them and retire all the old cargo. How I wish Nigerians can make him defense minister. He's not Nigerian president. What Fagamake said is right about al-Mustapha. You, your dead boss and your people laid the foundation of the destruction of Nigeria. You are one of the people who started killing in this country. Some of us who are sensible understand. God will help us. Anyone who speaks evil of al-Mustapha here or anywhere doesn't know him. I know him as my former boss. He's not that demon the government published him to be. If he was that dangerous killer of Nigerians as postulated by the government, why were they not able to get credible evidence to prosecute him, but rather detain him as a political prisoner? He was released unconditionally and retired from the army, not dismissed from service. Mustapha was a good guy. Few northerners think like him. When will this man stop crying? He has been crying since the day of General Sani Abacha. I'm not surprised at all, because he will continue to cry until they make the right decision about this country. Haven't they destroyed it already when oil blocks are shared among individuals and various high offices are occupied through nepotism? This guy should whistle or close his mouth. Twice I've liked story here and seen you. Remember about a time how you as the CSO destroyed Nigerians by your acts killing you did during his time. But what was the essence of the visit of Christian women to a Muslim man? When does that stop? A Christian not visiting Muslim? Are we not relating again in the nation? Is it because politicians have polarized every one of us? They want us to think like zombies, not knowing our left from our right, and Muslims and Christians not families. Are we not human beings before we talk about religion? So if because your fellow human beings of one religion, it should be castrated, it should not be visited. Most of us shed tears before the woman, but can you remember the first thing that happened when he and his Oga Abacha were in power? The problem with human being is fear of the unknown. If Nigeria can survive Abacha regime, definitely Nigeria will survive Buhari administration. It's just a matter of time. They are phases of development of Nigeria. They want to help him to continue what he stopped. Why on earth would Mustapha attempt politics in Nigeria and becoming a party presidential flag bearer with all the antecedents of his past during the military era? If he really means well for this country, he should play his support behind those with good intention for a Nigeria of tomorrow. What are the antecedents? You didn't mention any. North has been in power since independence, but have not bettered the region. Is it a cause? Now a Daniel has reason to save Nigeria from imminent collapse. North has succeeded, not in the past to no avail. Inconsequential. Let's make a change for peace and prosperity. The same Mustapha of the deadly force of General Sani Abacha telling us another story. It's too late for Nigeria to be in shape. The 2023 presidential election may not hold, and this may lead to separation. Retired Major Mustapha is using decoy to speak in favor of the North. He's part of the problem and can never have any iota of solution, even of corruption that's eaten deep into the fabrics of Nigerians' socio-political environment. Who is he to dabble into Nigerians' affair? We don't need him. Let him go and sleep. Crying is their strategy to win power and see who is it this time. Wonder will hardly end in Nigeria. If you want the best for Nigeria, support Labour Party. No come the disguise to use divide and rule. Who are these? Who are those? If you know their names, please mention them. Nothing should be hidden from now going forward. I love this man. He's a nice gentleman and straightforward person. I would love to relate with. He knows the secret of insecurity of this country and how to conquer it if given the opportunity. You said the truth, but by failing to mention their names, you have failed. Well, repented Major, who want to fight gallantly for Nigeria this time around, may Almighty Allah guide you. Mustapha, I know, is quite compassionate, extremely intelligent, selfless, and willing to die for Nigeria. Will you give him the chance? Major Mustapha is quite passionate about seeing Nigeria out of our many troubles. But will they allow him? God have mercy on Nigeria. Lo, says a former dictator, you are also hell-bent to destroy Nigeria. If not for all the atrocity you committed, you evaded justice, and God is not happy about you all who have sinned against this country. Oga, tell us the name of those unidentified people that visited you. We want to know them. We need a parliamentary system of government to solve Nigerians' issues. Well, these are the opinion of some people about those that visited, and El Mustapha saying those that bent on destroying this country are gradually coming back to power. What is your opinion on this? Kindly make it known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Good day. See you very soon.